Hey, Jaxie. How are you, babe? You're first. I got to find me on here. Let me see if I can. Let me see. Hey, Silver Fox. Come on, come on. There I am. There I am. With an echo. I thought I'd already turned that mess down. So what's up, TGIFers? TGIFers. Like it matters when you're retired. One day's just like another. I still like Fridays best, though. Hey, Pat. I guess it's just from years and years. You loved it when you were a kid. You loved it when you were working. I just picked this up. This is Miss Tracy's scarf. Haven't done much more on it because I've been working on other stuff, of course. Today, is World Cross Stitch Day. Oh my gosh. I tried to do it. I tried. I guess I'll get that one little cactus picture done on the black, but oh my law, I've only done like about 10 little X's, and my eyes, I felt like I was blind. And I even have a good the yacht light with the magnifier on it. Oh, mercy. What y'all drinking? What you working on? What's your weather like? You might hear a thunder boomer here. We're having a storm. Just a thunder boomer. And it's just really cranked up. It was a real loud crack a while ago. And I'm like, Lord, please don't let the power go out or the internet. Hey, Carrie, you yarny elephant, you. Jaxie got a promotion, and today is the last day in her department after 9 years. My tummy would be in knots too. I understand. Hey, Sissy, storming at your house too? I'm telling you, when I looked at the forecast, I guess it was last week, it was like every day this week or for a week that we were in for it. Ponchos, $4.83 still, and I still hadn't done one yet, but I will. I will. Hey, Linda Quilty and Mama Swift. Mama Swift's coming on live right after me, right? So we'll raid on over to her house. We'll go to California is the place we ought to be. Hey, Lori. How you doing, Pumpkin? I got to get over to your place. Hey, Pat Frazier. Whew. And I already hit the Pepto bottle because I was feeling a spell coming on a while ago. Hey, Miss Karen, we got you fixed again, I think, right? Yeah, I did not mean to do that. I'm so sorry, but I'm glad you let me know. Hey, Sandra, down in South Kakalaki, you got T-storms too, and yes, hot as Hades. You good, Lori? I'm trying to be. My stomach's a little queasy. Just on the little queasy bit. Mama Swift, Trish calls Karen her smiley friend. Silver Fox says, I'm crocheting baby clothes, blankets, and drinking tea. What kind of tea? I'll just get all into your business. Hey, Affordably Crafty. And let's see. Your stomach. I know, T. Bless your heart. I've been in prayer for you. Everybody, remember my sissy T and her family in your prayers. She's kindly having her family's been having a time because of just stuff. But if y'all would remember her and also keep Tammy Cook in our prayers. Remember, she was talking about that COVID test. I don't know when they were going to do that, but maybe she'll come on and let us know. Hey, Elisa, you llama girl, your husband is hilarious. Y'all have to go to Llama Unraveled if you want to see her funny husband. And your intro, I just love too. Hey, everybody, Silver Fox said it's white tea. PG tips. No, what does that mean? PG. Hey, Cynthia. How are you? Good to have you. Good to have all 14 of you. Trishy makes you laugh. I know he gets all dressed up and he gets kindly winded on some of those songs, but they are a hoot. He's got to be a good sport to do that stuff. Thanks. We're working on another song. Oh boy. Not agreeing because he wants to do the Eye of the Tiger, but I don't know. Yeah, they will. I'm old and I even know Eye of the Tiger, yeah. It's just the brand of tea. Oh, okay. Okay. Hey, Zach. Don't you come in here saying you sorry. It's all right, Zach. You come when you can. But we will pray for you if you need us to. Hey, sweet tea. Thanks for the distraction. Helps to find your peeps. Trying not to cry. You feel so, well, don't feel helpless. We will help you with prayers, and you know the Lord can do anything, and He will. And you call me too anytime you know to do that. Hey, Donna Noodly Bits. Well, but Teresa, that's okay. It's fine to ask for prayers. Better that than not. And, you know, we all need them. And not just, you know, we need them more sometimes than others, but we need them all the time. T is your secretary, Mama Swift says. Well, that's good. I know, Teresa, there is not yet. That not yet. And remember who the great physician is. You know, my daddy should have died at age 42, but he lived to be 77 with his diabetes, which there's no cure for his heart disease, which they put Band-Aids on, but basically, you know, he had a triple bypass, he had stents, and it prolonged his life, and he had a good life until the last year or so. So I know you feel helpless, but call on the Lord. Call on the Lord, and we'll call on Him for you too. Silver Fox says, does anyone follow Melanie Ham? I don't believe I've heard of that name. She's having major surgery on Monday. Well, we can pray for her, though. Yep. And Lori says, Teresa, I pray for you since have prayed for you since day one. Yes, yes, yes. And Affordably Crafty says, T, there are good moments. Hold on to those. Right. Donna says, Noodly Vits, I had a brother that wasn't supposed to reach puberty, and we had him until he was 23. See, doctors don't know everything. Only the great physician does. And like Donna's, who was it? Affordably Crafty, who said, hold on to those sweet moments to help you through. Right. Let's see. Sweet tea and Zach. Let's get Zach on our prayer list too. Oh, stomach stop being, ugh. It's just anxiety. Yeah, but anxiety, Zach, is a real thing. Teresa says, thanks, everybody. Don't be sorry. No, there's no sorry. You have no one to talk to out. Yeah, and T, a lot of us are like that. I could talk to my daughters about things, but I don't want to upset them. And my brother's good as gold, but he just don't get it. He just don't get stuff. So I lean on you too. T, you're one of the first ones I call, or the first one. Yeah, don't know. No apologies needed. Cynthia said her mom beat cancer twice. So, right. We don't know. And I'm not saying that to say, Teresa, your situation isn't ugly sometimes because of what your husband's going. He has Alzheimer's, or, well, she just said that. And it's got to be awful and it's got to be sad, but just like she said, try to just stay in prayer. Just try to stay in prayer. I know that's easier said than done, but we'll help you. And like I said, call me. And I know you got more than, and don't ever think you're bothering me by calling me. If I'm in the middle of taping something, it don't matter. I can start over. And usually when I'm taping now, I tape on my Chromebook, so it's not a big deal. Silver Fox worked as you had a career in the dementia and Alzheimer's. Oh, caring for your mother-in-law for 5 years with Alzheimer's. Yeah, it's tough. My sister-in-law had it and she got it really early in life. And probably had it for years before, anybody really knew. And she was living over in Hawaii. I've told y'all that story before. It was really kind of because her sister had to go over. She flew over there and sort of kidnapped her out of the nursing home that her husband, he was being a real jerk. He just put her in a nursing home and basically forgot about her. Thank God there were good, caring people where she was, and they worked with Debbie, her sister, and enabled her to just get her and bring her back over here. And their mother was still living at the time. So, and I've never seen a sister care so much for her older sister. Debbie was the younger sister. And that woman, bless her heart, she had the patience of Job because she had her mom to care for. She had Norma Reen to care for. That was her sister. And then I'd be blamed if her husband didn't get cancer and pass. And she had him to. And then she got a boyfriend that had all kinds of health problems. I said, Lord, please give Debbie a break. And I think she's doing fine finally now. Bless her heart. Sometimes you think, how much more? How much more? But like they said, just try to hang on to the good things and stay in prayer. Hey, Michelle, Zach thought of messaging me on. No, you message me, Zach, anytime you want to, night or day. I would rather you do that than find out you felt like you didn't have anybody to talk to. Hey, Jenny Maxwell, I'm here. I'm here for y'all. Y'all been here for me, and I sure do appreciate it. Hey, Dusty Cat. Yeah, we are here for each other. Hey, Ola, well, she's in the ads, but hey, anyway, and her name's Andrea. A lot of people call her a sailor like Lori does. That's okay. She is she still in service or is she out? I know she takes care of her husband also. I believe he's disabled. Hey, Crochet Nana. Don't have quite the crowd today that we've been having, but that's okay. It's a Friday afternoon or evening or whatever time it is where you are. You started working on your cross stitch kit today? I mentioned it when we first came on that I did like 10 whole X's and I thought I was going to go batty. They look so tiny. And I used to do that and they don't look pretty either. And I've got a nice, it's not the fanciest of OTT lights, but it's an OTT, a craft light. And it's got the magnification thing on it too. It still looks pretty crap. It's like a 10-year-old, probably a 10-year-old could do better. T says, hey to everybody she missed. She loves you all. When I say T, I'm talking about my sister, Teresa Patton, of course. Better known to you guys as Sweet Tea. Miss Michelle, how you doing, sweetie? I love you. Today is World Cross Stitch Day. Like the other day, we had, hey, Cynthia King. Surface crochet is as close to embroidery as I get now. And you know, I haven't ever done that. But I saw what Dana did on those, Dana Wanderlust, what she did on those heart kind of sachet things that she made for the crochet day. And those were gorgeous. They looked so Victorian-like. Silver Fox says her husband is very bad with depression. It looks like the specialist team are coming out to him. He's suicidal. We have been traveling with this for 30 years. Bless your heart. Wishing you lived in North Carolina. I wish you did too. And T, if you need me to come over there, you know, you're just 30 minutes away. I could hop in the car if you need something, if y'all need food or whatever you need. Holler. Don't be over there without. Let's do a few of these. I'll save these for last, but I've got a couple more and maybe that'll brighten us up. Let's see. The last thing we did was frogging. This is a crochet crossword. We're almost done with it. An ornamental piece that is sewn or stuck on to a larger piece of crochet to form pictures or patterns. Let me tell you how many letters it has. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And the third from the last letter is, this is going to give it away, a Q. Yes, depression is nothing to laugh about, right? I'm just trying to lighten the mood. Yes, it's definitely a real, very real thing. Yep, Mama Swift and Jaxie. Creations by Jax. Yep, it's applique. Okay, here's another one. Y'all will get this. Crocheted or knitted stuffed toy. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 letters. Silver Fox says, thank you, lovely people at Michelle and Karen. Andrea says, sweet tea, y'all. Thank you, love you. We just have the best caring, genuinely caring community, I think. I see an answer. Does anybody else have an answer? A crocheted or knitted stuffed toy. And y'all know that great big huge yarn that I got for No, not 4, that I got from Hobby Lobby for $5 that I was gonna make something for the back of this chair, but now I'm kinda thinking, yep, bunches of you are getting it, but crafting keeps us sane and buying yarn, I know. Preaching to the choir, that's exactly right, Trish, I know I am. I know I am. Yeah, y'all are wonderful. Yep, best therapy. Although, when you get too much of it, like me, then it becomes a problem. I guess I don't have too much. I don't have enough space to put it, but I gladly share. Y'all know it took me like 20, I'm at $25 to mail out those 50 hats, but nobody told me I had to send 50 hats either to the blue hat, the hat not hate thing. I know, Donna, that's what Crystal told me. That's right, T. There's no such thing as too much yarn. That's right. And y'all are right. It was amigurumi. I didn't used to say it correctly, but I think I've got it now. Hey, Dana, Triple C. Good to see ya. Thank you, Affordably Crafty. If y'all wouldn't have given me the moolah to buy that Addy knitting machine, what was it, for my birthday? There would have been no way I could have gotten that many hats. But when you crank them out, now I still stood there, so it did kill my feet. I could have sat down, but I feel like I can do it better standing up. So it was kind of painful to stand on my feet, but just standing there cranking. Karen said, I said it many times. I don't know what I would do without all of you. The community is wonderful. Amen. Amen, sister. That and our craft to keep our minds and hands busy. If it makes a difference in someone's life, it is worth it. Amen, Michelle. And that, Hat Not Hate campaign is just such a good, wonderful cause. We wish there weren't bullies in this world, but there are, even in our adult world. But it's really awful when kids have to go through it. Yes, Teresa, I sure did. And I got on a while ago and started looking up Ashton Drake dolls. And actually, they're a lot more affordable than I thought. Not as bad as some of the reborn dolls. And I think that's what she got. But I mean, it was still, nothing to sneeze at. But just the thought, too. I mean, that was wonderful. And Llama Mama Kayla, she's so deserving. She's had so many health things, and then all the floods they've been through and have to leave home. And oh my law. And she's been near death a couple of times. And I think they declared her dead one time, or they she told that story. I was on a trip. It was around Christmas time, not last Christmas, but the Christmas before, maybe. I believe it was her. It was a funny story, but thank God it wasn't. You're sending your hats on Monday. I was gonna wait and send mine money. I was gonna wait on payday, but payday's not till the 25th. And I asked the lady at the post office, would it get there guaranteed by? And no, not unless I wanted to pay a lot more. So I just went ahead. Affordably Crafty says, yes, Karen, this community has been a beacon of positivity in my life throughout these crazy times. It helps with her depression and isolation. Yes. Okay, Zach, go start dinner. What you having? Cynthia, your mom collected Ashton Drake babies. Your niece inherited them all and has them in storage. Oh my gosh. My mom just had 2. Hey, Gracie. How are you? My mom had two, which she displayed on top of her dresser, and I always kept them nice and clean and dusted and everything. And after she passed a couple of years ago, I went ahead and gave them to my oldest daughter has my only two grandchildren, the ones in, the manager. And the girls might be too young yet. Well, Belsie's soon 13, so she would take care of it, but I don't know that it means that much to her, so Lindsay will hang on to them for the kids until they get a little older and can appreciate them and take care of it. Burgers and fries, that sounds good. Perfect for Friday night supper. I think of pizzas and stuff like that on Friday nights. Mama Swift's lining up the gifts to open. Y'all know she's going on live right after me so we can squirrel raid over to her place. I'm excited. I love to see unboxings. And it was neat seeing Kimber Ann's, and she did great the other day on her live unboxing. So, yes, amigurumi was the last one. Okay, what about this one? A handicraft in which yarn is made up into patterned fabric by looping yarn with a hooked needle. And it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 letters. Yeah, Kim was. And you know what? She said, she might not want me to tell this, but I'm going to tell it. She said she's just thinking about it. She might do like a live chat once a week or something. Yep, some of y'all are getting it. You want to hear it again? A handicraft in which yarn is made up into a patterned fabric by looping yarn with a hooked needle, and it has 7 letters. And it's one word. And hey, Linda, just a crochet sister, if you're lurking, and anybody else who may be lurking. Hey, Crystal, we were just talking about you. We were so tickled. What you did for Llama Mama Kayla was just how sweet. And I was just naming just some of the things that Kayla has been through. And she comes out just smiling and positive all the time. She's been through floods where they had to leave. She's been through, getting fingers cut off, all kinds of health issues. And you were just so sweet to do that for her. Thank you so, so much from all of us. And that baby was sweet. And she just couldn't get over how real it felt. I know, don't we love Crystal? She's just one of the gang. She is, and she isn't. She's a superstar, but she doesn't think of herself as one. But she is. Teresa, you said it. So sweet of you, Crystal. You're an inspiration to us all. And yes, that was a beautiful baby. I want her to come back on. I want to see her breathing and cooing. But I looked up, wasn't it an Ashton Drake doll? I didn't realize they had dolls like that because moms were just more like they weren't just figurines. They were dolls, but they were more just to sit up and stuff. So they've come a long way, and they even take they do like a payment plan where you can pay in like 4 or 5 payments or something. So they're doable. Hey, Laura Lee. Yes, it touched our hearts. It sure did. And Triple C's asking Miss Crystal, how are you? Crochet Nana says, hey, bag a day, and anybody I missed lurking and working on the yarn hag stitch, making it a corner to corner. And yes, Crystal is very talented and just such a humanitarian. She's just, does the things with the animals and people. She's a good gal. She sure is. And I love to watch y'all get in the kitchen and dye, Crystal. DYE. And I got so tickled at Steve, their cat. Did y'all see the way he was sitting on their counter? You know how cats will just kind of sit up and their bellies just pooch. And Crystal was just patting his belly. And he got a little dye on him right there. And Crystal and them were trying to keep him from getting dyed there. They just were kind of joking about it, and he got in it himself. Jaxie's making a hag stitch pocket shawl. Teresa, I do too. The whole Bod family. That little one, boy, she's something. I believe she rules the roost, don't she? She's a cutie pie. Oh, that dye video was, yes, and they've got several dye videos. I love to dye. If I just could keep my table clean. I've got, Rose sent me all that acrylic, white acrylic. She got bags and bags of white acrylic in these mystery bags that she got. And I just made the Mitch, I guess I was watching her opening those, and I said, if I were you, unless you just need a lot of white, I'd dye some of it. Hey, Gypsy's Yarn Yak, how you doing? We got Miss Bod in the house. Miss Crystal come by. And Crystal, do you know that, did you see, I hope you saw Kim's unboxing of her winnings from you last night. What's Kimber Ann's? Kim's Knit and Crochet or something like that. I think she won your, wasn't it, the Instagram? And that was, had she ever done a live before? She acted kind of like she hadn't, but maybe it's just been a while. But now she said she might start doing lives like one a week or something. Thank you, Ola Joe. Yeah, we got 33 in here. 32 now and 22. You did see it. Always watching. See, Crystal's always watching. And after me, you probably heard me say, Crystal, that fairy giveaway thing, our girl, Mama Swift, she's going to be opening, I think she said she had either yesterday and some more could have come in today, but last I heard, she had 27 to open. I'm sure some more came in. I don't know how many she'll get through because she just does like an hour or so. See there, Crystal's always watching. And we love it. We love it when you come and tell us. You got to keep tabs on your YouTube fiber community. I hear you. And we just tickled to death that you do. Did y'all answer my last one? We're trying to do a crochet crossword. Let's see. It was crochet. And some of you got it. And some of you put, hey, Helen, star-crossed from across the pond. Let's see. A long, slender tool with a pointed tip used for sewing in loose ends. Y'all know what that is. And it has, it's 2 words. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 letters. 2 words. What do you call that thing? Yeah, that's the one thing. But it's not darning because that doesn't fit in. Starts with a, shall I tell you what it starts with or no? Now we getting talking turkey. Well, a couple folks have it. Look above you, a couple. And I was oh shoot, Evelyn, little Evelyn, you know that last yarn y'all did with the y'all had a pink and then a purple. I just knew she'd pick just those two. Hey, Dawn. But she said, I like all of them. And she picked out that, I think it was pink and purple, or either pink and, I think it was pink and purple. You weren't wild about it, Crystal, but I thought it was pretty. Especially when it was hanked up, it looked neat. I hate Adele, and I just hate when it was Dago. I don't know if it was Adele or not, but I missed so many of. I don't know if it was Dago's. It was somebody's. No, it was Enid. You know, I'll check my replays afterwards, and I look at all the comments, and I'm like, dang, I never answered them. But sometimes, especially if there were about 70 some people here. I don't know how in the world Crystal does it when she's got like 500 people in her chat or whatever. Gypsy said the burgundy and blue and purple, it was your favorite too. Hey, Crotchety, driving home from your father-in-law. We got Crystal in the house. How you drinking that Mountain Dew? Or are you going to do that when you get home? And our crotchety Marianne may start making some things to sell. I know she said I guess it's okay to say this, Marianne, that your enrollment was down a little bit because of COVID, you know, dance classes. Probably from, you know, not wanting to get out and about, and also money if people have lost jobs and stuff. Yes, some of you got it. It was tapestry needle. Tapestry needle was correct. I was thinking finishing needle, and some of you said darning needle, and all those would be right, but just to fit in the puzzle, it was tapestry. Okay, and I got to figure out how to use that one tool I got. And the name of that place was the Hook Nook. That's where I got it. It's right on the back of my phone. The Hook Nook, where I got that little tool that's supposed to go through. It's kind of like a little crochet hook. It's metal and it's real teeny on the end. And you grab your yarn and pull it through, but it's supposed to close on it somehow, and so it'll pull through. I don't know. Probably just a gimmicky thing. I fall for those things. Let's see. And we just did that one. Okay. A blanket or wrap of knitted or crocheted wool. It is sometimes also called a throw. No, it's not a latch hook. It's not for, it's for finishing, it's for weaving in your ends. I showed it the other day when I was showing my hook collection, which y'all couldn't see because the lighting was so bad. Mama Swift says, hey to anyone she missed. She's busy getting stuff ready. Teresa said she just got done with her 5th pineapple beret by Fiber spider. Craig. Yeah, lots of people like Craig too. And Gary. And Crystal. That yarn that Gary dyed for you. I think it was my favorite color is brown. That was right up your alley, wasn't it? I love what you gave him and what he gave you. It was fun looking at both of them. Yeah, Lapgan or let's see what the number is. 12. Where are you? 12. Can't see. I can't see. Why? I got my eyes closed. Afghan. It was Afghan. Dawn says she wants to try that pineapple beret. And y'all saying, yes, I do. I do. You've been watching them too, but don't think I'll start clogging. They make you want to, though, don't they? And she, she even did, Marianne did some so we could sit down and still move our feet and stuff. Hey, Tammy Cook, when do y'all have that test? I was reminding folks about praying for you and your husband. When do y'all have to have it? And you probably told me before. Hey, Star. Who is Star? I'm missing somebody. Oh, Starcrossed. Helen. You would be on the floor all the time, Karen. No, you wouldn't. And keep praying for Karen, too. Her family, I believe it was one of her oldest, was it your oldest grandson, I believe? I believe she said it was Cade. Okay, did y'all tell me what Afghan? Yeah. Or I told y'all. Okay, this is the last one, and this is so easy. This acronym stands for Work in Progress, which, of course, many of us have several going at once. Some of y'all don't. I wish I didn't. But because of my brain, my house looks like I picture my brain. It's got all these squirrely thoughts all jumbled up. Yep. Whip or whips. Yes, that's right. Whip it good, Gypsy says. Did you tell me, Tammy? I bet you did. About when you got to have that test. Oh, you had to have it done yesterday. But are you still waiting on results or have you heard? Your brain on crochet. This is my brain. This is my brain on crochet. I like it. Who said that? Hey, Charlie Berry. You got 6 whips. That's funny. And you have so many projects you want to do, Dawn. I know. And so I do. I start them. Oh, it was Cynthia. Your brain on crochet. Your daughter called it. Oh, your daughter called. Ola Joe said. Helen says she's doing good. She only has 2 whips. Yeah, Charlie, you made it for a little bit. And what's more important, you're here so that you can squirrel with us. If y'all want to go ahead and start putting Mama Swift's link up. Hey, Butta Joe. Did I see Butta Joe? And hey, Lee. How you doing, darling? And Karen said, yes, please keep him in your prayers. He's at that bad age, 16, back with his dad, which isn't a good thing. I remember you saying that before, Karen. I sure will, and I'm sure these other folks will too. Hey, Jeannie, Proverbs 31 yarn. Good to have you. It's Granny Crafter's channel of this and that. Edna. She's changed the name of her channel to what I just said. Because she's going to try to do something besides all crochet, like cooking and canning and family. And she hopes it'll be a little more, it might be more. I think your channel was fine, but I think you weren't satisfied with it, Edna, and you need to make yourself, it needs to bring you joy. So I think that's great. Tammy Cook says, yes, waiting, and Hubby's company called today for my email address so they could access the results. So she cooperated, of course, by saying hey to Jeannie, Proverbs 31. And Gypsy's Yarn Yak says, I have a few whips, but I couldn't resist starting Set as Cow. I've heard about that. I've got to go look. Somebody said something about it somewhere and said it was fun. I was on Tracy's chat a while ago. Crochet Rocks. Everybody saying hey to Edna. She says, hey, everybody. And still saying hey to Starcross Stitches, Miss Helen. Jeannie, I'm going to Lion Brand Outlet on Sunday to take your blue hats. I mailed my 50 plus, I think it was like 51 or 2. Because I had a couple that were more on the green side, and I just pulled those out and gave them to my girls in the post office. They're so sweet to me to help me box stuff up. And Gracie said, everybody's saying hey to Granny Crafter. Granny Crafter's channel of this and that. I think that's great. Wow, you're going to be taking 150 hats, Jeannie. What? How close are you to? Are you taking them to? Now, you said you were going to the Lion Brand headquarters, right? You gave 150 to the Salvation Army. Wow. It was you, Gypsy. Okay, thank you. And Karen says, Edna, that's wonderful if it brings you happiness, and I'm sure it'll bring us. We were happy before, but thank you, Gypsy. Y'all know I can't remember folks. Hey, Christina Anderson. I'm a Swift saying hey to Granny Edna. You're an hour and a half away. Somebody. I was trying to think. I watched a video, and I think they were at the hey, Gia, Yarn Nut and Crochet. Hey, darling. I believe they were at the Lion Brand thing. Who was it? And it was just a real short video. Now I can't think. And they were showing all the pictures on the wall of it was Ryan. Yarn Hag Ryan. Tammy Cooks has got to go. Hubby says he feels hot. So she's got to check on him. We'll be praying for y'all. Appreciate all the prayers. Bye for now, she says. Okay. Remember that if you can, Trisha's coming on in just a minute. Is it time? No, we got about 12 more minutes. Yep, that's who it was. It was Ryan. I actually remembered it. And Elisa says she loves going to the LB outlet. I would, but I'm in North Carolina, so I would have to fly. Hey, Savannah Lee, did I already tell you hey? It's Camille Vanilli. I love, look at, y'all know Gia, the yarn nut, she sells ice yarn by the skein, so you don't have to buy, if you just want to try one out. And Gia, didn't you make up a little basket, like a sampler basket? And I think the basket's cute. And then she's got, I guess the basket comes with it. And I think she's got like a choice of 12 yarns you can pick from. And I think you get 8 in the basket. And I think it's only like $14.99. Granny Crafter Edna said they had a terrible thunderstorm last night. But no wind, a lot of thunder and lightning with our yard looking like a river. I hear you. It was thundering just a while ago, and Teresa, who's 30 minutes south of me, was saying they were getting thunder too. Hey, Courtney, the Yarn Lady's Closet. Laura Lee says there are times I wished I lived closer to civilization. I love to go there, even to a Hobby Lobby or Joann's. I hear you. Hey, sweet Donna Mako. It's all right, sweetie. You come when you can. I appreciate all y'all coming. Even if you can't come to the last 15 minutes, 10 minutes, whatever you can do, that's fine. I hope you will go back and look at the replay, though. Miss Crystal Bod came in again. Camille says she loves all of us. Well, we love you right back. And Crotchety says, okay, she's home finally. Gia Yarn Nut says, yes, mini sample. Ice, she's made up little cakes, just smaller bits of, but you could mix them all together and make some little scrappy something, but it's just so you can kind of test and see if you like, before you buy. And it comes with the basket. That's good. And I think if you buy, that's probably not included. I don't know, but she said, on the website, I think if you buy 8 skeins or 8 whatevers, balls or whatever, I think you get, you're so welcome, Gia. I think you get free shipping or something. Go to her site and just check it out. Hey, American Life in the Philippines World Network. Good to have you. So good to have you. I think I've been to your site, your channel before. Thanks for coming in. Pat says, hit that thumbs for our hostess, please. Yeah, we got 48 in here now, and I see 37. Let's try to close up the gap. They say the thumbs, or I've heard Dana or some folks say that the thumb thing is to help your videos show up in more people's feed, I think. Maybe. Mama Sue says, thank you, Karen. Hugs and kisses. We love our Trish. Denny! I'm sliding in really late. It's okay, darling. So glad to see you. I've been missing you like everything. If you watch the replays, you'll see me say, where's Daddy? Where's my daddy? She's been busy with her grandyoungins. Crotchety says, by the way, I emailed Ryan about you selling the thing, and she's cool with it. I'm sure I figured she would be. Affordably Crafty says, Lion Brand Outlet would only be a 3.5 hour drive. Wonder if any yarny folks from Massachusetts or Rhode Island would like to go on a road trip. I would if I were there. Denny's in that area, but she does have to look after folks and her grandyoungin. So if there's anybody else in the area, Leela, you so sweet. And y'all need to go see Leela if you haven't. And American Life in the Philippines World Network. So have we put up Granny Crafter says, whoops, I know I got y'all on my phone, but gotta go. Wayne is coming in with great grands. Barely made it before 6. Their sorry daddy decided he could not get them. So as always, it was last minute. Wayne had to run. Okay, Edna, we'll be praying for you. Thank you so much for coming in, and we love your new idea. I think it'll be great. Denny just came back from dinner. Okay, you did Japanese. That sounds good. Yeah, Denny's in Massachusetts. Everybody's telling Edna to take care, and Donna says, "Hey, sweet Gia." And she says she wishes she were closer. She would go too. Yes, yes, yes. Affordably Crafty says, yes, Denisha. Interested in a no kiddo adult trip? I bet she would be if she could be. Denny says, Kim, I'm a bit something. My budget doesn't allow for it. Hey, Dusty Cat. You're pretty lucky that you're about an hour from Spinrite and 15 minutes from Mary Maxim. Wow. I think so too. I think I'm privileged just to live about 15 minutes away from a Michael's and Hobby Lobby. Those are the only two besides Walmart, which sometimes is okay and most of the time not. I haven't been in a good while. Don't need to go because y'all know what'll happen. And I got one more bill that's got to be paid. Things are getting pretty slim, so. And Affordably Crafty says, is that the Mary Maxim store Jada went to? And Teresa's saying, sweet tea loves everybody. Yeah, we got about 4 minutes. Thank you, Karen, and anybody else putting up Trisha's link. The rules for travel are wonky right now, Denny says. There's Joe. Lord. Granny with the cheese. I'm late. It's okay, Joe. Go with us. We're going to go on a squirrel raid over your way. Well, y'all are in the Midwest. I keep thinking I know. We be broke together, Joe. Y'all buy Joe's hooks. They're great. And Cindy Suttles is going to start doing bags too. And don't forget our Karen Bambera Robinson does beautiful bags. And she puts them on our FB Facebook group, which is in the description box. Dusty says, yes, their outlet store is just down the road. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and leave just a few minutes early so we can be ready to go on over there because I got to take a trip to the little girl's room, don't you know? Love you too, Karen. Love each and every one of you. Teresa says, Yarn Nut, check out my order on your page. So you got to order in, Miss T? Sweet Tea? I will one of these days. Thank you, Cynthia. I appreciate it. And I got tickled out of what you said. Hey, Dana girl, spanking me needs it. I love you too, Lee. I really do. Hey, Lori Nutson. How are you? We're going to do a squirrel raid. I'm going to go ahead and leave, but we're going to go to Mama Swift's. Can we put that link up one more time? Everybody stay. Be sweet and don't be ugly. Or say stay sweet. Be sweet, don't be ugly. And remember, today's Friday, so tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll be on 2 hours earlier at 3. Yeah, we gotta get a room. Y'all get a room here and say who you talking to. Oh, Dana and Joe are two sweet couples. Yeah, they are too sweet. Couple goals. Okay. Bye. Love y'all. I'll see you over at Mama Trish's. Boop, bitty, boop, boop. And I hope to see you tomorrow. Boop, boop, boop. It won't go anywhere.